Hey Internet, it's Gunter with MiniMishaps. It is time for our midweek paint. I'm here at Nerd HQ in Davenport, and we have a short video, but today we are going to paint up the worst fears of players, which is the infamous Mimic. So we're going to be painting a couple of Mimics. Now, the design for these Mimics comes from Loot Studios. Love their stuff. We've got their membership minis, and this my 3D printer. Again, you know, it's not super high quality, but this is the Mimic. It's perfect because the layer lines from the 3D printer just make it look like they're kind of aged and broken down treasure chests. And then of course we'll go with the bright pink and red for the tongues. The little gunmetal is the color we use for the rivets and the bolts around the outside. And then I'm doing that thing where I like to stick them to bottle caps to hold them so I don't get paint everywhere. And I'm actually remembering to do it this time. I know a lot of times you guys yell at me for forgetting that part and just getting paint everywhere, but so I started with a neon pink. That was a little too bright, so then I came back later here with the blood red and gave them a coat of blood red. And I like the two colors together for the tongue. But that has been our Face Your Fears challenge. Here is those Mimics on the spinner. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you guys for next week's midweek challenge on Wednesday. Thanks, Internet. Hey, so I wanted to take a minute and remind you guys that these painting challenges are for you too. We would love for you guys to join in and send us pictures of your stuff that you paint, and we'll feature it in the video. We'll give you a shout out. And so next week it's the In the Kitchen challenge, and it's also Sloth Day. So it's kind of a dual challenge. You can do something with a sloth, or you can do something with cooking, or you know, anything to that effect. You can be as creative as you want to be and as loose parameters as you want to be. Bonus points if you do something with both, I guess. But the whole thing is that this is meant to be a weekly challenge that we offer to anybody that wants to have a reason to paint something. So if you want more than a week's notice, our Patreon patrons get access to the planning list on the videos as far out as we have it. So right now, the painting challenges are set through the end of the year, I think, through the end of December. So so if you wanted more than a week to work on a project, or if you wanted to be sort of in the inside know, then you should head on over to Patreon, and that also gives you access to any of our 3D printing sculpts that we create, as well as first access to any of our drive-through RPG materials and all the stuff that we're working on behind the scenes. So it really is a lot of value for that Patreon support, and we can't do it without you guys. So thanks again. This has been the Face Your Fears challenge. Next week is the Sloth Day challenge / In the Kitchen challenge. So we will see you guys for those. And thanks again. Earthquake, because I got to reposition the camera so I can wave. Thanks, Internet.